Thanks for checking out the Fuel Your Mission vlog. This is vlog number 19. I loved this topic. I can't believe it took me so long to write about it, but the title of this vlog is Start Making More Gut Decisions. And this is a huge passion topic for me because I am such a believer in making gut decisions. A lot of people might classify that as impulse decisions. I would actually argue the complete opposite. But I believe that that at times we live in a world where we're encouraged and advised to make a pros and cons list and talk to different people and get advice on every single decision, and that really shows how mature you are and how advanced you are if you can collect feedback and get thoughts from everybody else and really put all your decisions through this really extensive vetting process before you make the decision. And that's great, and that might work for some large major choices in life. I would definitely never advise against godly counsel, wise counsel, vetting options and talking with people and getting feedback and advice. I would never talk against that. However, I do believe there's a time and a place where trusting your gut instincts is so underrated. So that's what this vlog is about. I know there's a long setup, but there's really several key areas that I want to get into and really drive this point home with you and really encourage you to make more gut decisions. Number one is that the bad feeling you have, it never gets better. It only ever gets worse. So I guess I'll lead with saying that a bad decision will never turn into your finest moment. If it's a bad decision, there are ways that you cope with it. There's ways that you adapt to it. And obviously life still plays out. It's not like a bad choice. If you accept this job over this job, or you major in this and not that, or you move and you relocate to take a chance and then you should have stayed put. That's not what I'm talking about. Obviously, like, life goes on and we adapt to that. However, what I'm trying to say is that feeling, that hankering in the back of your mind where you feel like, I just don't think this is the right choice. I just don't feel good about going forward with this. Or vice versa, I don't feel good about sitting tight. I feel like I've got to step in and do something or make this choice or that decision or move here, move there. I believe that those feelings are very powerful, and I'm a firm believer, I've seen it in my life, that those little subtle feelings of regret or remorse or unsettledness, it only gets magnified if you move forward to make those choices. The thing directly tied to that, so point number two would be that once you decide, it really doesn't leave your mind, or at least it's very, very hard to. And this goes into another topic because I think this could be some kind of a complex that I have where I kind of get buyer's remorse about some decisions. However, I would say that that's probably fairly common, where I firmly do think that once we make those decisions, if there was any tinge of doubt, that doubt is just going to continue to keep replaying itself in our minds. And we call it kind of that what if scenario where, oh, what if I had done this? What if I had done that? What if I had put in time getting to know this person? What would have happened? What if I pursued this career opportunity? What if I invested my money here and my money there? And I would say on another note, you've just got to let that stuff go because there's no win that's ever going to come from that. However, it does help prove the point of this vlog, which is that those gut decisions should really help alleviate some of that tension and some of that bad aftertaste from your decision. The third point would be that your instincts are powerful. I started off the vlog talking about this, how our gut decisions and our instincts are so underrated. If you think about how good decision making is advised, I think that one technique I heard recently is Mel Robbins' 5-second rule. I definitely would encourage you to check that out. Maybe I'll link it here below. But she basically talks about how we have 5 seconds to make a quick decision on something, and that making that quick decision is oftentimes the very revealing about what we ultimately want to do. So if I put you on the spot and I say, what do you want to major in right now in school? Biology or exercise science, whichever word jumps to your mind first and you blurt out, that reveals a lot about your decision making. You could say that about anything. Should I move my family to New Jersey, or should I stay put here in Florida for this job? Whatever jumps to your mind first is often more revealing than you think. So I feel like our instincts are very powerful. We shouldn't suppress them. We should really try to pay more attention to them, because they really do tip your hand as to what you really want or what you would like to decide in your mind. And then the last thing is a little bit more of an anti-gut decision-making point, but I would say that we can often analyze ourselves right out of a good decision or right out of the right decision. And I'm as guilty of this as anybody, having definitely done this in the past, where on paper something might not look like it makes sense. It may not be advisable for you to go forward with this or to take that risk or whatever. But at the end of the day, that could be exactly the choice that you need to make. And if you sat down and you played the pros and cons and you weighed all your options and you wrote things down and you talked with everybody, first of all, you might never feel like that contentment and that calmness about a decision, which is another issue. But the other thing is, you could really end up talking yourself and overthinking yourself right out of making the right choice that you need to be. So in closing, I would really just say that beware of those on-paper decisions. Beware of those decisions that might look right on paper, but that you have a really deep sense of wariness about them. And pay more attention to your instincts. That's really the bottom line, the closing comment. Pay more attention to your instincts. Start making more gut decisions. Let me know your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching and checking it out, and look forward to hearing from you. Thanks. Have a great day.